This segment of Dead Downwind's Wild Extremes is being brought to you by Martin Archery, making the most accurate bows for over 50 years, and by Double Bull Archery, home of the Dark Archer. After taking a scouting run with Ivan Abbott, and upon seeing the deer sign in the area, once back at the truck, it didn't take long to get tree stands, camera gear, and my Martin bow on the sled for the return trip back into the bush at Pelican Lake, Saskatchewan. While there is a lot of luck to hunting whitetail deer successfully, there is also a lot of hard work involved to make some of that luck happen. There was only one tree that would work, so while I started hanging a double set, Ivan got involved cutting shooting lanes. I've always been of the mindset that when I'm hunting a new area, open up those shooting lanes. There's just no point in sitting in a tree or a blind and just watching deer with no shot opportunity. As I pulled the stands up the tree, wind direction was on my mind. There were so many deer in this area, I was confident that we would have some approach from downwind. So before leaving the truck, my cameraman Thomas and I had sprayed down with Dead Downwind. A large part of being a successful hunter is paying attention to detail and all of the little things. Now, while scent prevention is not a little thing, it is something that many hunters overlook. I can't stress this enough. A whitetail lives and dies by his nose. And this afternoon, my plan was to remove a local buck's #1 defense.
Ivan brought us in here and said there was a bunch of bucks, and he was not exaggerating.
What a way to start an afternoon. Ivan had barely got back to the truck when the first buck started making his way toward us. The crosswind was definitely going to test our scent prevention. When the young buck remained calm, I silently breathed a sigh of relief. It looked like we were going to pass under this buck's radar, and hopefully have a chance later this afternoon to pull my Martin back on one of Ivan's big boys. The young buck walked in, hit the bait, and then promptly charged off in pursuit of a couple distant does. It was the end of November. The initial rut was waning, yet all of the bucks were still hoping for just one more romantic encounter. I was confident with all of the does we were seeing, it would have to instigate the larger guys to be on the roll.
There's a buck right there in the bottom. It's a small buck. He's gonna follow this door up.
Amorous yearling buck grunted loudly as he pushed the doe up the hill toward us, and as they approached our tree, I could just feel something good was about to happen.
Oh, there's a big buck. There's a big buck with him. There's a big buck.